Welcome to Whispers. Now, well, Myyettiallah. Nobody can force us out of Southwest. Myyettiallah says. Fulani herdsmen under the umbrella of Myyettiallah Owuye are vowed to resist any eviction from Southwest, citing their rights as enshrined in the Nigerian Constitution to live wherever they desire. Myyettiallah also vowed to avert the alleged attacks on and loss of herdsmen and their cattle, saying it will never tolerate any act of injustice on herders. Wow! But it is okay for herders to treat people unjust, to kill them unjustly, to rape them, to kidnap them, to be asking for ransom. Okay. The National Secretary of Myyettiallah Owuye, Al-Hassan Salim, stated this in an interview against the backdrop of eviction notices issued to criminal herdsmen by some Southwest groups and personalities. He said it was wrong to drive herders out of any part of Nigeria, and that even if there were criminals among them, it was the function of government security forces to identify and arrest them. Okay. He said the eviction of herdsmen from the southern region of the country was a dangerous precedent, really, and that the best way to solve the hardest farmers' crisis was for state governments to provide ranches and grazing routes for herders and their animals. Private business, so because of what? Oh my God. In January, the Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu asked all Fulani herdsmen to vacate the forest reserve, and the state forest reserve, when they don't go to school, how would they understand that? He later issued a 7-day ultimatum to the effect. The governor gave the order at a meeting with leaders of the Hausa Fulani and Ibira communities of the state, stating the herdsmen's activities had long been causing a threat to security in the state. Myyettiallah Owuye, National Secretary, Salim said no group could evict the herders, vowing to resist any eviction from Southwest. Bring it on. He said nobody has the right to evict herdsmen. Oh, okay. On their own ancestral land. When they are minding their turf, when they are not the one trespassing. Oh, wow. If you say you are going to evict us, we will resist eviction. Okay. We have been surviving in harsh environments. Excuse me, say that to the winds. If we do not resist, we will be wiped out of the planet. Okay. If you kill a herder, don't go and sleep. We will revisit you. Okay. It is not because we hate your tribe. People attack herders, and in one way or another, herders have found a way to retaliate. Okay, by carrying AK-47, by kidnapping them, by raping them, by destroying their sweat, their farm produce, okay. Also, he said nobody could bear foreign herdsmen. Nobody could bar foreign herdsmen from entering Nigeria, saying most of the herders entering to the country once settled in Nigeria but relocated to other neighboring countries like Ghana and Benin Republics. Okay. And said all those who traveled to Benin Republic and others are coming back home. All those saying they will bar foreign herders from entering Nigeria are just playing to the gallery, because if they know the ECOWAS protocols, they will know they can't chase them away. Really? But they were chased away from Benin and they were chased away from Ghana. ECOWAS protocols, my foot. That is why the position of the Bauchi State Governor Bala Muhammad, Excuse me. I beg, sit down. I beg. You have no right to evict anybody from any part of the country. Okay. Our number has increased. Oh, this is a threat. Our number has increased recently because of the tension in Ghana and Benin Republics. The Benin Republic once have integrated with the Yoruba in such a way that they speak the language. And so, if they speak the language in Kong, so we don't know our own. We don't know our own because of what she must have and so, no matter what such a language in Kong, they were initially living in Southwest and they are coming back here. Come abo lórí ilẹ̀ tí baba ńlá kó baba wọn tó fi ilẹ̀ fún wọn. Come abo lórí ẹ̀. He described the eviction notice to others as propaganda, adding that innocent others are becoming the casualties. Oh, they are innocent. They didn't do anything. Propaganda. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He said they expected a reaction from us, maybe by way of attacking other ethnic nationalities. But that is wrong because the others they are attacking are the innocent others. Are the criminals representing anybody? They are doing their criminal enterprise. Our pain is that people who are supposed to know are pretending as if they don't know. You tell us. You tell us because you know the criminal ones amongst you. You know the foreigners amongst you. So if you do the right thing and fish them out, there won't be any need for us to have this discussion, and the law will take its due course. He also asked governors to provide land for ranching for the herders as a solution to ongoing crisis, adding that herders' eviction would only lead to wider consequences. He is threatening that state governors should provide land. From where? For a private business. Governors should provide land for governors that have not provided land to build hospitals, land to build schools, land to put in place basic infrastructures is cattle land they will be given. And it's even threatening. This is a threat. It asks governors to provide land for ranching for the others as a solution to the ongoing crisis, adding that herders' eviction would only lead to wider consequences. Really? When the North, where they are from, has majority of the land, they have forests. Gaba was saying all the forests, all the rivers that they have, how come they can't stay there? How come they can't stay there? Why are they after our own land? So they want to be grabbing the lands of us. Kole work. Similarly, Myyettiallah's leaders in some states in the southeast and south-south geopolitical zones have said they are not ready to leave the regions anytime soon. Let them leave. On Friday, the Northern Elders Forum called on herdsmen feeling unsafe in the southern region to relocate to the north. And isn't that where they are from? Isn't that where they are from? Really? Really? Can you hear them? Nobody can force us out of Southwest. Okay. You want to come and colonize us, Abby? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. People are reacting to that because that's a threat right there. This Myyettiallah, whatever, they are terrorist group. They are the ones causing this havoc. They are the one inflicting other people, inflicting this pain on other people. Somebody said the criminal herdsman called Ali Hassan is a moron. Why should state governments provide ranches? Can you see? I thought I was the only one. No. See you. Why should state governments provide ranches and grazing routes for private business? Please tell him. It is your business. So violence anywhere you want like every other private businesses and construction ranches, period. Nobody will tolerate state government giving free lands to private business, cattle rearing in Southwest. Your business is your business. It has nothing to do with state government, especially as you don't contribute any tax benefits. No tax, so bloody nuisance. This is a good question. Oh. Ask them if they are providing free land, houses, and shops for southerners in the north. No, everybody is looking after themselves. So you start your business yourself, you pay for it, you finance it yourself. It's sickening for anyone to suggest government investment in setting up business for these primitive goons. This is 21st century. Somebody please wake them up from their slumber. What kind of bad, cheap drugs are they using? I wonder. If the Yoruba do not put their feet on the ground and do the needful, the Southwest will go the way of the Northeast in the next few years. The trend now is that the killer herdsmen are heading Southwest because they know what awaits them in Southeast. Call it possible? It will soon be clear to them that the Southwest is not going to be an easy target as envisaged. If they choose to be violent, it will be given back to them to the point where they will start running away and forget to take their cattle with them. Man, nobody has monopoly of violence now. Nobody has monopoly of violence. Let them flood Southwest big time. And so, yes, so cheap bomb and shaki. From malnourished cows, Abby. Can you imagine? The beef are not even fit for consumption. Wow. I mean, someone said, now we all know what the Fulani's are really up to. Conquest of Yoruba land, which is not achievable. But no error in trying, especially if Yorubas and the rest of the country are caught napping. Yes! And what was that in Apubayi? The Hausas, they've actually taken over. Before they used to call themselves Hausa Fulani, now it's Fulani. Hausas it's like their existence is even threatened now. And they think we will sit down and watch that up, God forbid, bad thing. And it was just go to carry your kulogmo. Conquest of Yoruba land is just another piece in the Fulani chess game, with the entire country as the checkmate. The handwriting has been on the wall all along, but many didn't pay attention. It's a carefully planned operation that started in the north, but got stalled in Benin. The emergence of Kano and IPOB altered the initial calculations. They now turned their attention westward, in the firm hope that Southwest will be an easy prey. Now they will be forced to battle in two major zones. With respect to the East, the Caliphate will soon discover that the so-called leaders whom they can easily buy over are out of touch with the masses and represent a bad investment. Secondly, I'm not sure if the non-Igbo-speaking communities will be of assistance to them. The bottom line is that indigenous communities aren't willing to lose their ancestral lands and become IDPs. Peaceful coexistence is welcome, but any attempt at conquest will not be tolerated. Can you imagine? In this 21st century, somebody is attempting to conquer somebody else, conquer their land, and subject them to I don't know. What else does Myyettiallah have to do before Yoruba governors prescribe them as terrorist group? It should have become obvious by now that they are the political wing of the Fulani Militaria. They know now. They know. The rights of any Nigerian citizen, if they are indeed such, to reside in any part of Nigeria of their choice, is not granted to the exclusion of the rights of their host communities to live in peace whilst pursuing their legitimate business. Neither are such rights granted as license for settler communities to colonize their host communities. Abio disobey their extant laws, disrupt their societies, and disrespect their culture. In fact, it is often the refusal of the foreign Fulani community to play by any known rules that is at the heart of this crisis. Benny, that is it. Most host communities have existing traditional and legal processes for dealing with conflicts. However, the herdsmen simply thumb their nose at such processes in the belief that they are untouchable. Yes, girl. Yes, girl, because boo boo makes them feel untouchable. Yes, the ECOWAS protocol on free movement of citizens of member states permits citizens of ECOWAS to move freely between and reside in ECOWAS states. However, it should be noted that the protocol is designed to enhance economic activities and not insecurity. Please tell them more. Thus, the same protocol allows a prospective host member state to refuse entry to or expel citizens of other member states on grounds of the preservation of their national security, public health, order, or morality. Inadmissibility of prospective foreign citizens under the domestic laws of their host country and non-possession of pertinent travel, identification, citizenship, or health documents like passport, ID cards, and international health certificates. The recent prolonged closure of Nigeria's border against fellow ECOWAS members was predicted on our right to exclude other ECOWAS citizens as she deemed it fit. Former President Obasanjo had also followed suit in order to curb trans-border insecurity. Then, this begs the question of whether or not these foreign Fulani herdsmen have relevant travel identification documents which confirms them as citizens of any of the ECOWAS member states. This is important because we know that these nomadic foreign Fulanis range wild and far and beyond borders of ECOWAS states and could easily claim the citizenship of or come from any of the countries outside them. They are not even foreign, they are our own. They want to fulfill their produce dream. They want to fulfill their produce dream. Oh my word. Well, I mean, just imagine. Just imagine. I'll take this last one. Being or Fulani ethnicity is not necessarily same as being a Nigerian. The only way to prove you're a Nigerian is to provide identity papers, passports, ID cards, citizenship certificates, or certification by a traditional ruler that you hail from his community to show that you're a Nigerian. I mean, can you just imagine? I'll take this one. The big question is, where did they initially settle? The settlements in the forests and bushes in the southeast are recent and illegal, and so are their recent and illegal settlements in southwest too. Therefore, let them relocate to the areas where they previously settled. That is it. The onus lies on them to prove that they actually settled in those places. On those places on point. So that's it, guys. They can't. That is nonsense. They are talking shit. Nobody can force us out of southwest. What? The constitution that they are saying concept. That is the national anthem and ECOWAS protocol. It has been broken down now. Everybody knows the truth. Even in the constitution, everybody knows the truth now. And even in the ECOWAS, that they can kick you out. The constitution says you can stay anywhere, you can stay anywhere, not to the detriment of the host community, subject to you being law-abiding, you being peaceful and respectful of the culture and tradition of the people there. I don't know. With this one, no, with all the threats, and then you see the indirect rule that the state governors should give them land for a private business. Later, all other trade unions will be asking for making demands, and let's see how it will go. It's just ridiculous. It's just preposterous. It is preposterous. It's not gonna end well. For that I know. For them, it's not gonna end well, because they've beaten more than they can chew. No, they're not gonna turn my land, my ancestral land, to IDP camps. No, and I'm not gonna leave for them. No, if they'll leave, they will leave. Yeah, whether they like it or not. So, oh my word. Myyettiallah, terrorist group. So, until I come your way again,